28th of July 2008, the Grand Pier fire at Weston-super-Mare. My name's Gerry Frost, and this is an eyewitness account of what happened. I arrived shortly after the fire started, and I was able to capture these amazing scenes. It was the biggest fire that Weston has ever seen. At 6:51, the first appliances arrived, 181 and 182, a water tender and a water tender ladder. The crew manager observed smoke coming from the northeast tower. They gained access to the pier by cutting the padlock off with an angle grinder, as at that stage the key holder had not arrived. They laid a 70mm hose at the right hand side of the pier and connected to the pier's water supply. One of the heroes of the day was a long-serving pier engineer who dashed into the flaming pavilion to haul out highly explosive gas cylinders. After assessment, the crew manager made a request to increase resources to 6 pumping appliances. People stood together in silent shock as the thick smoke engulfed the pier pavilion. Thousands of gallons of water were pumped from nearby marine lake to pour onto the pier. Approximately 80 firefighters were now at the scene, including 13 pumping appliances, command vehicles and hose-laying equipment. Firefighters were drafted in from as far afield as Yate to help with the operation, but the front of the pavilion was destroyed and flames were still spreading. The Chief Fire Officer's initial findings did reveal that at its peak, temperatures would have reached 1,000 degrees. It was as clear to the public as it was to the emergency services that all that could be done was to contain the fire to the pavilion and try to save the pier walkway. Environmental agency employees arrived to assess the environmental impact and discuss installing a boom around the pier to trap any debris. Emergency crews stand by, awaiting further instruction. Due to the danger of the slot machines exploding above, causing shrapnel, the police moved the public to a safe distance. Very little of the pavilion remains, and the flames are beginning to die down. After all the devastation, the wildlife still had time for lunch. The following day, a fire engine from the Bedminster Watch arose to continue with the damping down process. Beach clearing operations were constant. Decking was collected from the pier to be auctioned for souvenir makers. Some was acquired and listed on eBay that same evening. Workmen worked tirelessly and long hours to recover the contents from slot machines that had fallen through the decking. They shoveled the coins into buckets, and these were transported away to a place of safety. A safe was recovered from beneath the pier, together with gorilla buckets full of coins. The emergency services and council set about making everything safe quickly so the pier could reopen just 4 days after the fire. "20,000 people a day came up the pier to go down the boardwalk to view the devastation. Weston's glorious Grand Pier was open for business once again." Weston's Grand Pier owners appealed for donations to help rebuild the pier. Visitors to the pavilion wreckage were asked to drop money into large silver dustbins. The fire investigation team suggested the most likely cause of the fire was an electrical fault located in the northeast tower. An artist is hoping to salvage remains from the Grand Pier and turn them into a sculpture in the memory of the pavilion. So Larry, you've come down from Birmingham today.
I have, yep.
And you're a regular visitor to Weston-super-Mare.
At least twice a year.
What were your feelings when you heard that the pier was on fire?
Quite devastated, actually. I actually saw it on the news back up in Birmingham. Quite devastated. It's been here quite a while. Bit of a landmark for Weston.
Yeah. And what did the pier mean to you and your family? Because I know you've got a young family.
Yeah, entertainment mainly for the lad. He's 16 now, obviously he's not a young lad no more, but it was entertainment mainly. Quite a nice attraction at the time, before it burned down.
In what way did you enjoy the pier? And was that the main reason why you came to Weston-super-Mare?
Not the main reason, no. We've got friends down here. We visit, like I say, twice a year. We like to have a walk down the end of the pier there, especially when the tide's in. Play the slot machines, have a bit of food.
Yeah. With the announcement of the new development that has recently been approved, will it encourage you to return to Weston-super-Mare in the near future?
I'll come down and have a look at the new pier, obviously. I wouldn't say it'll encourage me to come down, but we'll come down and see the new one when it's finished.
Because I believe they're having a casino and lots of other things as well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be having a few more attractions than what they had before, yeah. But we'll come down, try the food, try the local pleasures, if you like.
So it was a bit of a sad day when you saw it on fire?
Yeah, I was quite devastated. It's been here a long time. It's one of the main landmarks of Weston. Quite devastated. It's left a bit of a mess as well.
Yeah. And you live in the Midlands, and this, I suppose, is the nearest beach to you?
Yeah, basically the nearest beach, yeah. A lot of people come down from the Midlands down here. A lot of parties come down in coaches, as you know. They won't be down here for a while now until it's finished.
Okay, Larry, thank you very much.
You're welcome.